Hello everyone, got a super cool mod here with the Devil May Cry Dante Nephilim mod in Baldur's Gate 3. Now this mod was created by Zaggy and it lets you live out your fantasies of playing as Dante from Devil May Cry. I'll also show off a Devil May Cry weapon mod that I got. Actually got two of them that are in the in-game mod manager, and this is a really cool class. It's not super overpowered and it goes all the way up to level 20. So we get the Stinger attack here at level 1, which gives us a weapon damage plus 1d6 of force and knocks the enemy off balance. And we also get Lady Luck's Fortune, so when you roll a 1 on an attack roll, ability check, and saving throw, you can re-roll the dice and use the new roll. Now with this, we're going to be kind of balanced between a few different stats here. So strength is going to be our main one as well. Charisma is nice to have just if you're the face of the party. So having 16-16, something like this can work out well. The nice thing about high dexterity means that we're going to have a higher armor class, and depending on the mod, some of them will use dexterity as your attack modifier, so that can be really nice as well. So yeah, I'll show you the full guide for this here and just go over some combat as well, because these skills are really cool. At level 2 we get our the rogue actions, the disengage, dash, and hide, so bonus action abilities. Pretty nice for survivability. And we get an additional bonus action at level 3, because some of these actually will use our bonus action in action. Now we get the style switcher at level 3, which adopts one of our various fighting styles. So that's pretty cool. We can go out and use that to be able to buff ourselves up before a battle. And then at level 4 we get Crystal, which does 3 to 30 ice damage or cold damage. And swinging your weapon, creating a frozen crystal that explodes in the target area. And we also get the Ivory Shot, which is weapon damage plus 1d6 force and shoots 2 targets in quick succession using your action and your bonus action. That's why it's nice to get a bonus action in addition. Now I'm going to take a dexterity increase here because I think that just works out best for highest armor class and highest damage. At level 5 we get our extra attack, and we also get the ground tricks and move it in extreme speeds, appearing in the blink of an eye, ready to strike as bonus action. And we get the Ebony Shot, so 1d20 plus 5 piercing plus 2d8 of force. Focus your demonic energy into a single point, shooting an arrow in a straight line. So level 5, nice bonus with that extra attack. And then at level 6 we get ourselves the Air Hike, which increases jump distance by 20%. And we get the Devil Trigger, which allows us to turn into our devil form. Now what's cool about this is we also get a bunch of effects that are useful while we're in the devil form, and some of them will take us out of it. And we also get the Umbra here, so shoot 3 demonic flares that explode on contact, torching everything, hitting for 7 to 17 force damage. So pretty nice, getting an extra attack there. We do get some spell-like attacks, which is cool. At level 7 we get to increase our skill proficiencies. I took Persuasion at the start here, so you can go with anything that you think will work best. So we do get Medicine Expertise as well, so you go Perception into or Performance even, so one of those you can go with it. Even Athletics is nice to resist being shoved, so we'll go with that for combat purposes. And then we also get the Quicksilver, so everything except you slows down, making you seem hastened in the eyes of everyone else, so up for 100 turns. And at level 8 we get ourselves the Fire. I'm a demon. We get immunity to fire damage while we're in the devil form, so that's great. Also we get the Helmbreaker here, which does 1d8 plus 3 slashing plus 2d12 slashing, and is action plus bonus action, and it can incapacitate the target for 1 turn with a Constitution save. Now I think it's best to include more dexterity here, because getting it up to plus 5 for more armor class is really nice. 6 skills, so we get Superb Swordsmanship, allows you to find soft spots, ignoring slashing resistance and immunities. And we also get the Demolition. This does a 3d8 plus 5 force plus a 2d12 of force, and it's a gravity well of demonic destruction, pulling enemies to the center, and it applies burning for 3 turns. And we also get the Charge Shot here, which does your weapon damage plus fire damage of plus 3 plus 2d8 plus 3. So an explosive arrow, extra damage on your weapon, always nice. Then at levels 10 we get ourselves the Jam Session, doing a 1d6 plus 5 plus a 3d8 plus 5 thunder damage, kind of similar to the Fowler Alouf's weapon bonus action that it gets. And we get Demonic Flight here, being able to fly at level 10, pretty nice. At level 11 our attacks can burn even the toughest enemies, even demons. Your attacks ignore resistance and immunity to fire damage as well. And we also get the Inferno, which is our best attack, although this does take us out of the demon form. So 3d12 plus 5 plus 3d12 plus 5 plus 3d12 plus 5. So yeah, that is a lot, and it burns the target and use your action, bonus action, and very powerful attack. So At level 12, we get ourselves the Sweet. After casting Crystal, you get access to 1,000,000 carrots. And we also get a another feat, which I would take Alert for the increase to our initiative and can't be surprised. And then at level 13, we get the Twister here, doing 2d6 plus 5 plus the 3d8 plus 5 fire damage. Spin your weapon around you, creating a fire tower, hitting nearby enemies using an action and a bonus action. And then we also got at level 14, the Showtime. After casting Twister, you get access to Tempest. So I'll show that off too. And at level 15, we get $1 million, which does additional fire damage using action and bonus action, which then later at this level here, or next level, we get an increase to that. So I think the best thing to go with is like Savage Attacker. Rerolling our damage attack dies will always increase our overall damage, so that's a solid one to take. Here it is, the Stylish. After casting $1 million, you get access to Jackpot, so further increasing our attacks here. Then at level 18, we get the Sin Stinger, which does a weapon damage plus 4d12 of fire damage. So the Sin Stinger also knocks the enemy off balance, damaging all enemies in their path. So you just lunge forward, knock them off balance, which is really nice. At level 19, we get ourselves the Smokin' Sexy Style. So after casting Sin Stinger, you get access to Devil Must Die. So there we go. And the final level here, we get ourselves another choice in feat. So it's your choice here. You could go with the Athlete perk to be able to increase jump distance even further. Even going with the Actor perk can be nice, or even an ability score improvement if you wanted something like that. Yeah, there's a lot of choices here depending on what you think works best. So it's your choice entirely. You could even go with like Great Weapon Master if you wanted for a two-handed weapon, because that's kind of your bread and butter. Now, we got, as you can see, a bunch of different attacks here, so this is exciting. And we also got the Devil Trigger here, which refreshes on a long rest. So I'm using right now the Devil Sword Dante, which I think got removed from the in-game mod manager. But there's also the Infernal Rebellion here, so does a little bit less damage, but you can see the stats there. So Devil Sword Dante gets a critical hit increased chance and deals additional 7 damage on a critical hit. On hit, double the damage from your strength modifier and your level. This grants you advantage. So similar to the Baldur and Giant Slayer weapon, similar effects, and it also has a devil form which transforms you larger. And then this one here, Can't Be Frightened. Melee attack hits you, the attacker receives fire damage, and when you do a critical hit, you deal additional damage. So I'll put this one on because I think that this one just looks, this one is a bit cooler, and some people prefer this one. So you can see there, it looks really nice. Now for the armor, I am just using scantily metal armor from the Basket Full of Armor mod, but it's personally your choice here what armor you want to go with. You can go with heavy armor. Something like, I guess there's choices. Like you could go like the Helldusk armor for like a full lore accurate, I guess, if it was a Baldur's Gate 3. Heavy armor doesn't really work too well with this class, so I would recommend if you're going to use heavy armor that you use just the Helldusk armor, because otherwise you won't have proficiencies for it. But with this can work out pretty well. So I'll put this one on, just kind of match it for the tone. And also I went with the Helldusk gloves, it just makes sense. Additional fire damage, evasive shoes, and then the Ring of Protection to increase armor class. And then also I like to go with Killer Sweetheart for the free critical hit. I just realized that you get 300 health here, so quite a bit of health. I did switch off the ring, so we have a little bit less there, but what this will look like in combat, I'll show you guys now. Also, I think it just makes sense for this character to have a gun, so I just put a weaker gun mod on here, and M1911. I think it just works out perfectly. So yeah, we do have some cool effects that we could start off battle with, because there's a few different ones here, but I'm just going to run into battle and get things started. So you can go into your devil form here. So this will unleash our devil transformation. So with this, we got our devil form, which is kind of funky. Then we can go in and do some extra attacks here. So that's cool. And then we also got like fireball style attack, which does force damage. So we can drop this down and boom. That's cool. That took out one of them. And then I guess with our offhand we can also go, I'm gonna put a style switcher, so you can go Trickster here to double movement speed, don't trigger opportunity attacks, increase armor class by 3 until the end of your turn, gain weapon attacks get advantage, or melee attacks get advantage. So you can choose this every single turn. Increasing armor class is always a nice choice here, so you could go with that. And then for our next, we have 2 bonus actions, so I guess we could just run in and just attack. We also got the absolute power from the sword here, which is pretty strong, but I won't even use that. I feel like that's a little bit cheating, so we'll just end our turn there. And yeah, this is pretty powerful. As you can see, there's obviously some abilities that are quite strong. I'll also show this off against the guards, because it's a powerful class, not broken OP as some other ones, but it is pretty overpowered, I'll be honest with y'all. So we're just gonna wipe them out here. The Inferno can be pretty huge because this can wipe out a bunch of enemies if you wanted to use that, but we can also just go with our Stinger attack here. So this will push us towards the target, and boom, critical hit, took him out. And then we can follow that up with another attack here. So yeah, that hit her and took her out. Of course it did. And then she's right there, so we'll just, I guess, end her turn, but we can even use our teleportation to get right in towards her. So use that and move our way in. And then I guess we got the great weapon master attack there as well. So we're able to take her out. She cast the darkness, so that's not ideal for us, but we saved on the beckoning darkness, and she moved out of the darkness, which would have been smart for her to stay in. But we'll just pursue her, and then you can end it off with shooting your gun. So let's see, this hits in a front reaching area. Boom, got her. So yeah, that's our devil form there. We do have a little bit different health whenever we're in our devil form. So devil trigger only lasts for about 5 turns, so we're about to lose it. I'd love to be able to show it off here in a moment with the Inferno, but I think it has other plans for us, so we lost our devil trigger. So now to show it off again here, we got our Quicksilver here, which can apply haste to ourselves for 10 turns, and then we can go into our devil form here and get to work. And so we'll just put in turn base, and 2 actions makes us pretty strong. So yeah, we are very powerful with this, and we can just go in and actually, if we want to, we can just start with an attack that's going to pull everyone together, so we can draw all the targets into a spot here, and that sucks them in, and then that starts combat with us. And then on top of that, we could just drop the Inferno and take out everyone in one foul swoop. So we'll just move up a little bit here, and Dante's Inferno. I won't hit everyone, but I don't want to trigger the Mother Brain, so this puts you back into the human form, or it's supposed to put you back into the human form, and yeah, it didn't, so that's fine. Then we also got our style switcher, so we can give ourselves the armor class increase. We're pretty tanky like this, 29 armor class. And then we also got our bonus action, so if we wanted to use something like Mind Blast, we also got that for blasting away. And unfortunately I didn't hit them, but we'll just end our turn. We got more guards to fight against. They're going to try and snaring strike us, but we're very defensive. So yeah, we'll just let them do their thing. We're holding our gun out. It's perfect. But yeah, this is a fun class because it literally makes you feel like you're Dante from Devil May Cry with all the cool effects of that. So once we get all these guys attacking here, I'll spend it for them. So here I'll show off $1 million, so you can go with this attack here and hit a number of targets. So that's pretty good. I guess we'll have to move to here to be able to hit everyone with this. Oh, I got mine broken, so my turn is over. Well, I got absolutely jumped, so we're just gonna bring out the $1 million here and try to hit as many as we can with this and hope we can take them out. So yeah, I wanted to get into a better position, but ended up getting mine broken by the Mother Brain there. So you can hit them multiple times, which is nice, so we should hopefully be able to take everyone out here. And I'll shoot them all. Boom, 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 boom. And Executioner. I was gonna roll every time. Yeah, that's a lot of them. I guess we'll just roll through it all. We got a critical hit on a few of them, and yeah, we're just gonna explode and hopefully take them all out with this. Yeah, that worked. That took most of them out. So that was great. And then after that, we also got our jackpot, so release a bunch of demonic energy. Unfortunately, I got mine broken again. So release a massive amount of demonic energy through your ranged weapon, creating a massive shockwave, hitting all enemies in a big cone in front of you. Should have just did that instead, unfortunately. I can still cast that, which is kind of interesting. So yeah, they're gonna shoot at me. This may take me out because I have 34 health left. That's not going smoothly. I keep forgetting about the mother brain there. Oh, we survived it. That's great. And they're just gonna run away. So then we can go ahead with just blasting them with, we got 2 actions, so we can go with our Sin Stinger here. I took him out and then followed up with Umbra to, oh, we gotta move here and then drop the fireball on her. So this should take him out finally. Boom, there we go. We survived somehow, and there's another one in the fight now. So, oh, they got triggered down there. We lost our actions, but yeah, I guess with that, we'll just drop out at Hellish Onslaught, or I'll move up and drop that. Hopefully this can take them out. That'd be ideal if I could finish them all off. And it did. So yeah, that was from the weapon. The weapon itself is pretty powerful. But yeah, that's a Devil May Cry mod in Baldur's Gate 3. Pretty strong, obviously. Depending on what you use, like $1 million makes this very, very strong. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments. This mod was made by Zaggy. They did an incredible job for Devil May Cry fans. Check this one out. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next video.